We back.
Hey, we
back.
Hey, cause we lit. And we talking.
Okay.
And we lit. And we talking.
Okay.
It's the pad. It's the pad.
It's P.
It's the pad.
It's D.
It's the pad.
And A.
It's the pad.
Behind the camera.
It's the pad.
Today.
I flood.
That's what she do.
On the camera.
She a pro.
Also love.
And you know.
On the hey,
We live.
We live. Come on. From the south side.
Hey.
Wait a minute.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, everybody.
We're the Pad.
I'm Very. I'm also.
And I'm Darius.
Whistle.
We lit.
Okay.
It's on. Y'all know.
Y'all hate y'all. I hate y'all. Okay, y'all. So we're definitely back with our next topic, and we're talking about monogamy versus polygamy this time. And we want to break it down for everybody who doesn't know what these two things are, because some people don't. So monogamy is basically when you commit yourself to one person in a relationship,
right.
And polygamy. Polygamy is when you love more than one person and decide to be in a relationship with more than one person. So both of them have their pros and cons. Hold it for a minute. Both of them have their pros and cons.
Yeah.
And actually, we have a few facts for y'all. 1 in 5 people have actually been in a polygamy relationship, yes. And 1 in 3 actually state that it's their ideal type of relationship. So it's definitely popular. It's not just something people do in other countries. People do it right here. So what do y'all think? What's the problem? But it's not a problem.
That's the problem.
It's a decision. It's a choice, but it's not a problem.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm about to say it's
I'm just kidding. No, okay, so monogamy, polygamy.
And
What is monogamy and polygamy to you?
Well, what it says in the dictionary. But for me, okay, so I don't know what I would choose. Oh, y'all go first because I don't know.
okay, so
I'm indecisive.
I'm in a monogamous relationship, I guess. Like, it's definitely just us two. But the reason why I do defend like both sides is because they both have their pros and cons. I don't feel like everybody is like suited for monogamy. And I meet so many men, like even at my job, and they're good dudes. Like literally, I feel like they sweethearts and everything, but they just love women. Like, for real.
They're
and
selfish.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot more to it, but I do feel like it's ideal for some people. Like, I do feel like it's a popular, and like I was saying earlier, anybody who has a side woman, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you have a side woman and your girlfriend knows about it, okay, you're in a polygamous relationship. Or, you know what I'm saying? Anytime somebody cheat and you decide that you're okay with it, then what kind of relationship you think you in?
That is true. I mean, it's not for everybody.
Okay, so for the most part, you wouldn't be called the side chick if we knew about you. The side chick is the one that you don't know about. Hence, she's on the side.
Not these days. No,
Not these days. They're praising side
that means
chicks.
you don't
Everybody's
live in
more
a
out in the
house.
open.
That's what a side chick is. It means you don't live in a house.
That's the only thing that
That's the
qualifies
only
you.
thing that
That's a
qualifies.
side chick. That's the problem, and that's what we need to work on as humans.
But it's not a problem.
It's a problem only because it's like people choose these, and I'm totally against polygamy only for the simple fact of how I am. If that's what you do, that's what you do. But to me, I'm against it only because I am a selfish person when I'm in a relationship. So I have no time for nobody else to be there to even attempt to get the attention that I need as a person or to be in this relationship. Then on the same breath, I just don't agree with it only because I just wasn't raised to agree with it. So that could be a reason too. Sorry, I wasn't raised to do all this nasty stuff that y'all do. That's not of God.
It's not nasty.
But number one,
oh my Lord.
jealous thing, like I was stating earlier, it's not jealousy because number one, okay. So when I went to Africa and I met like a couple who's like is
oh, you did?
Yeah, we talked to him, and you know that was one of. I want to say he only had 2 wives. I can't remember if he ever had a third one. But he had 2 wives or whatever, and we did ask him. We was like, you know, have you ever got jealous? You know what I'm saying, of the other wife? And she was just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. We used to get jealous like back in the day, like okay, maybe he loved me more. So they definitely do still have that, but she was like, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, they just like let it go. Like they literally was like, we just lived in harmony. Like it's just not that serious. Like, but there is a stigma like, oh, okay, the first wife is the better wife. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wanted to be the second and third wife. But you see what I'm saying? It's the same way. It's the same way with your friends or with your parents. Like you share your parents, you share your friends, you share pets, you share everything else. So why is it so taboo to why does one person gotta only be for you? Like
I think it's more of a traditional thing. Like monogamy is more traditional, and people want to be with one person, or the idea is traditionally people want to have one partner that they, you know.
Speaking for myself, I don't share shit. My mother, my father, my toys, my anything.
But
I don't
do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You share all of those things.
Okay.
You got siblings, people. You see what I'm saying?
And it don't matter when it's me and my mother.
That's just selfish.
I'm my daddy's only child, so who am I sharing him with? And he ain't having no more
his friends, family,
not other people. And
I mean, if we're not together, but if
think of it more like it's you. And it's like a man that you love. And think of it also like, think of one of your best friends. You gotta give me. Think about one of your best friends, and it's all that you also love, and all 3 of y'all are together. So it's not this foreign bitch who slept with him on the side. And he's like, okay,
now the nigga trying to bring him in the house. Is it okay we all do this shit together? It's like, no, bitch. It's like that. The whole thing with polygamy is like you're all in a relationship together.
Exactly.
And I just think it's not for everybody, but I think if it works, then it does work. Because
I feel like the same way monogamy is not for everybody. How we force that down everybody's throat. That's why you have so many people cheating, and you be trying to wonder why men cheat. It's because they ain't happy. It ain't even because of that. It's because that just didn't fit their personality. It don't fit their lifestyle.
Nigga, men cheat.
That's a whole other.
That is a whole other video. We're not gonna get into that. But I just feel like with the whole monogamous and polyamorous situation, it's just I don't get it. I don't get polygamy at all. And then it's like, especially if you're in a relationship and it's 3 people, every time you're in any relationship, a friendship, a relationship, or whatever the case may be, if it's 3 people, somebody is the odd man out at some point. I don't never want to be the odd man out when I'm with.
Give an example of when somebody gonna be the odd man out.
If we're sitting here, all 3 of us can't talk at the same time.
We're doing it now.
No, we're not. You're waiting till I finish, then he'll say
that's respect.
But
that's a conversation.
No, but it's not gonna be like that. Or if we have sex, he only has one dick, he can only fuck one of us at a time.
Okay, so maybe I don't think y'all getting head and the other one getting down.
What's gonna do a threesome?
Right.
No regular threesome that's not in a polygamous relationship.
That's what it is.
And I'm not really sold on the whole threesome thing either. So
or maybe she eat you out and he dick her down and he come back to you. Like, it's enough holes and fun parts for everybody.
That ain't for you. That's all. But that's just your perspective and what you believe in. That is fine. That is fine. But if you do believe in that and you are comfortable with that, that's okay too. It's not for everybody.
I get that. But I don't understand it, so I'm not gonna be like, you know, I can't be around nobody that's like doing.
Oh yeah, but you would never try it.
No.
So not even threesomes.
Not right now in my lifetime. No.
You never had a threesome?
No. No, I ain't never had no threesome.
What?
No. No, I never had no threesome.
Is this frowned upon? Like, you said it like...
Oh, I've had like a host. I've only had 1 threesome in my lifetime. Damn, but it wasn't
you said it like you neither.
I just feel like in 2018, not to say it's like just a common thing. Everyone's out here having orgies and threesome. Well,
I think I'm naturally a selfish person anyway, so I'm not really with the whole sharing thing.
It's not even the selfish part, because even like with like threesomes, like it's just like I'm just not into girls enough to be in a relationship with another girl, or like be sleeping with another girl. And that's just the main thing.
Okay.
That's why I asked you, like, well, what about like 2 dudes? What if it was just 2 dudes?
No.
What about you, Asla?
What, 2 dudes?
Would you consider, or would you be in a
would you be in a
polyamorous relationship?
Polyamorous.
Okay.
Would you?
No, I don't. I would like, see, it's like in my head I understand you, but I'm not sure if I would ever be like brave enough to actually like do, because not even just that, it's just like dealing with other people who gonna be like, now you gotta look at your family and tell all them when I bring this bitch around, and they just like,
oh, that's
what? Yeah, like,
I think it'll be a good.
And then everybody asking me 21 questions and stuff like that. But I feel like if you took like all that away, like I think if I really liked her, I do feel like I could do it. But I'm not sure we would ever have sex, and I don't think I would be jealous if she had sex with him. Cause it's certain days I'm not in the mood to have sex, and okay,
you go fuck them.
And not saying you get it when I don't want it, but it's certain times when I'm at work or something. What's the big deal?
What if y'all wanted at the same time? Who's gonna go first?
Both of y'all. If it's that deep.
Oh my gosh, why relationships are so sex heavy? It's like so sexually
based. It doesn't have to be sex heavy. It could be like we having a regular conversation on a regular day, like.
And then it's like both of y'all could do y'all like makeup together and stuff and like do hair. I think it's what I do like best friend stuff now. Polyglamorous. That would be fun.
You're in a relationship not just with with one person. You're in a relationship with both people. So whatever that relationship is.
I imagine it if I was in a polyamorous. If I was in a polyglamorous relationship, I imagine her as like my best friend. The way I imagine it, it would be like this girl who's like really fun. Like we go to the club together. Like sometimes we just will go out. We'll go to bars and we literally like talk about everything. Like you like my best friend, and then like we sleep with the same dude. But I feel like I would have to sleep with her. Like I would have, if we are in this relationship, it would be like we would have to have some type of like sexual connection. But I feel like she would have to be into me on my own, and then also into him. I'm into him, I'm into her, and he's into both of us. Not just we both into this dude and I put up with your ass because you here and I got this girl because I was here first. It wouldn't be like that.
My point is
that's how I feel. But I do feel like it's more popular, like if the country was like divided like a little more, like okay, there's monogamy and there's polygamy.
So it's clear that these two are open to it, but I'm not. But what do you guys think? Like, comment, and subscribe below.
Let us know.
Please do.
Wait a minute.